the whole time.
Yeah,
We all had the extended family.
when I see my daughter, man, it's her mama all over again. How she eats,
But
how she walks.
she's a
I
girl.
mean,
She's a girl though, right?
oh
So,
my God.
The crazy thing is, my kids got both of us in it, so I know it. Should they do drive me crazy as she do, and I know she gotta drive her crazy because they're way more me than her.
right, like, especially little one,
The wall of fire.
the wall of fire. Like, shit, I don't care what y'all doing. Granny said, "Come over there." I'm about to go hang with them. Shout out to my dog. She called me every year for my birthday to say happy birthday to me and sing it to me. My dog.
It's true.
She can get anything she wants. EJ, he get clearance.
But the crazy thing of it is,
It's McQueen.
I didn't think she was gonna be who she is. Because as a youngin, she was so quiet and reserved and kind of like drawn back. To see her now, just
But what was I?
you was the same way.
Black.
Ugly.
Yo, it was raining yesterday. I was seriously concerned. I wanted to go outside.
He gave me with that yesterday, so it ain't funny today.
Whatever you do, don't go outside.
But I always joke with y'all. I say that Ava is me now,
Right.
and EJ is me back then, because I was the super quiet kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Baby Flacco was most definitely me back then, but me now also, because like once you get around him and he'll kick it with you, but he look at you like everybody like stranger danger, like
That's good.
No, he look at everybody like he'd kill you.
what's his look?
He got resting bitch face.
Dead ass. Like trick or treating yesterday, it's like, hey, how you doing? He just look at him. Then they hold a bucket. He grab the kid. He look at him, turn it off, and walk off. Like,
Serial killer.
Yeah, he's psychopath.
Michael Myers. He probably be a sociopath. You know what I mean?
No big deal.
No big deal.
We seen these traits in him.
He's killing animals.
But no, man, like
For that Dayline NBC special, we can say we seen it.
Oh, so you said my son is Dexter? No.
Dexter. Man, but the best part of fatherhood, I know the best thing with you, like it lights you up.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like there's no feeling like your little kid running up to you.
Man. And missing that as I get older.
Right, and that's the part I think is coming for me because I'm in preteen.
Oh. Man, I miss my babies when they were like you said, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Because anytime they saw you, it was exciting.
Bro, like, yeah, that's the crazy thing. Every time my son see me, whatever's in his hand, he's dropping, Dada! Even if it's for 15 seconds. He's going to say, Dada, run and jump in my arms. Then he's like, put me down. All right, cool.
Right,
You
but
know.
see, like, my kids ain't, well, my daughter, she can get picked up. My son want me to pick him up. Like, man, get off me. Our balls rubbing, like.
they the same height and shit.
Right.
Y'all wear the same size sweater. But, yeah, like, I think that's going to be the change, like that physical play.
But I will say when Jackson gets that level or like that'll hurt my feelings.
You're gonna have a hard time.
You're attached. Like, no, like your son, Jay, is your best friend for real. Like, you guys watch wrestling together and you guys speak your own weird language.
But you're gonna have a hard time if kid number 2 isn't as attached to you like he is.
You know what's weird though? I don't think so.
I think so.
Yes.
What?
Because he a boy also.
Because it's not just gonna be him not being attached. It's also gonna be Jack growing away from him.
Ooh.
I'm just trying.
But I also think though.
Okay, yo.
Everyone was saying that the second one, his world is gonna be Jack. So if he sees Jack and me being close, he's gonna be close because that's what he's gonna see. Because he's gonna want to follow his sibling.
Age gap.
Big age.
They'll never go to school together.
What's the gap?
6 years.
6 years.
That's me and him.
Yeah.
You know when we got cool? He
Much
took me
more.
to homecoming,
Mm.
and he
Take
talked
me
to me in the
homecoming?
car talking about you dropped me off at homecoming.
Yeah.
He gave you some rubbers?
Yeah,
I remember I could get you a hotel room, but you paid for it.
that was prom.
Oh.
That was after that. You had the Maxima. He was the first thing I knew with rims, and like you was like,
Oh, had the rims like off Minister Society?
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
he dropped me off, and in the car, he like, on the way back, he like, how many bitches you get? But on the way there, he like, hey, this is what you do. You talk to the ugly one first. They give everybody attention, and they like makes your personality look better.
That's dope. I never had that. That's dope, though.
I didn't have it from my brother. I only had it from him for 20 minutes.
Man, I only got it from my older uncle because he
That's
told
cool.
me, he said, don't fuck with the pretty girls at school. Fuck with the ugly ones. Fuck with the ones that got flaws. They'll love you. That was the best advice he gave me.
But I'm just saying, like, that's the shit that I'm looking forward to do with my son. Because I didn't have it from my dad.
Right.
True.
I
Right?
think.
Like, I guess we all had that in common.
I mean, but that was but he was still cool though, man. Especially going back younger.
You were around for that. I was 5.
You don't remember all that?
No.
So you don't remember him taking us to the park and all that stuff?
I remember the fun shit like that,
Yeah.
but I never had a grown up conversation.
Oh, right.
Right.
And then, like, right when he was little, man, I remember he used to take us out to eat all. He was our babysitter.
My dad was everybody's best friend.
He was our babysitter.
That's why they all of my
And he also why he was babysitting us. It's man, amazing shit that I didn't even know until he got old because I just thought he had a lot of friends came by the house. I'm like, oh, I don't think it was busting packs out the house. While we there. I'm like, damn. And the first time I seen the joint, it was him. But he didn't tell me it was a joint. I didn't know no better. I just thought it was a homemade cigarette. Because he had a machine that rolled them perfectly.
Damn.
So
He was ahead of his time.
no, I used to think.
Bruh, where do you think I get my smarts from?
Listen, I used to always think that, you can make a hamburger at home, or you can go to McDonald's and get a hamburger. You can go to the corner store and buy cigarettes,
Right.
or my uncle can roll you some cigarettes. You should just
Do you-
save money.
As a father now, do you wish you like, in a weird way, like wish you had like, not that you necessarily had the conversation, it's almost like you're having the conversation with him now.
The biggest thing I hate about my situation is my kids don't have a grandfather.
And he used to buy us Hot Wheels all the time.
What the fuck?
He was a babysitter, man.
I thought you were about to chime in on what I just said.
No, man. That was cool. I mean,
God
he
damn.
went through some file stuff later
What
on.
about you?
Things
That's deep. My kids don't have one either.
got messed up.
Mine do, but it's no disrespect. It's a white grandfather. It's not like a black grandfather.
Right.
But grandfather is grandfather.
Well, my kids,
I love my grandfather to death.
I got 2. I got a boy and a girl. And my daughter, I don't know why, is crazy over that nigga, man. Crazy over
Jackson
my
loves his grandfather.
No,
He
she
loves
was
the shit out of his grandfather.
Listen, we went out to dinner and she got mad at us. She like called my grandfather and get him here. Y'all sure he ate? He want to come? I'm like, are you crazy? And then my son is crazy about my mother.
Right. So
My son ain't never called me. He called every now and then. My mom said he called her like 3 times a week.
So I get it.
And just raps.
I was crazy. I was crazy as hell about my granny.
Oh, I'm crazy. My grandma, the one in Texas, is my best friend.
I still love my granny to this day, and I didn't saw love and Rufus on a whole other level until I think all kids need to have this, especially like boys, right? You need to have once you get to a certain age, an adult conversation, and that at that point you turn the corner, and your relationship change. It goes from father son or grandfather grandson to man
Man to man.
man to man.
Sometimes it's just a little difficult. My father had a hard time turning that corner.
Like
I
Me,
made
I
it easy. Yeah. Like, nigga, I'm grown now, man. This shit you talking,
What?
kill that noise.
So with Rufus, for me, I remember our conversation like yesterday. It was about my grandmother. He was like things he doesn't like really agree that she does. But he's like, at the end of the day, I still love her. Like, we was having a real emotional, deep conversation, and I was like, damn, he doesn't view me as, you know what I mean, a kid anymore. I'm a grown
I
man.
can
Like
rap about some serious stuff.
right. So I think you need to have that.
Right. I think for me, it's gonna come from my friends. They, cause my cousins would be like, kind of like they uncles. Cause they ain't gonna never that shit with my brother. Like, if my brother had a conversation, that shit's gonna blow my mind.
And it's the crazy.
Your grandma, I like her because she speaks her mind. She's raw.
And that's
rugged and raw.
That's the crazy thing.
And your grandpa, mild, cool as the other side of the pillow.
But he's the one that
Drinking
after
the
she
Crown.
talk crazy. No, we talking about
Oh, okay.
After she talk crazy, he gonna talk to you on the side on the way out. He gonna be like, hey, look,
Just let her go.
So, like for me,
Texas.
like for me, it's gonna be weird, but I have a great foundation with my friends and stuff because that's who my son is gonna call his uncles. I have a couple of brothers, but my family is made up of my friends, not blood relatives. It's my friends, right? So for him, he has no males on his mom's side. You guys came to his party. You seen it. That shit was like the 1,000 Women's March.
Walked in there, I was like,
It was sister strut.
Right, the sister
I
strut.
was like,
That's what that shit
holy
was.
shit, this is waiting to himself.
Right, so
Yeah. I think that's the biggest thing with me is to know grandpa.
yeah.
Because you learn certain shit from your grandpa that you never learned from any other human being.
Right.
Because our grandpa is wild as fuck.
Man, you know what I miss about him and I feel like I missed out on? We've had some real conversations before. And now that his mental state is kind of deteriorating, we can't have no conversations. And I feel like I had so many more questions to ask him.
Man, I learned so much. I drove him to Chicago a couple times.
Yeah.
Just those rides. Like, he told me that basically he grew up, I didn't know he grew up in Mississippi. I always thought he lived in Chicago.
Me too. I just
Look
found
at
it.
that. We cousins for real. We don't even know.
They moved to Mississippi because his sister was blind. They couldn't get no care down there, so they moved up there because it was actual schools for the blind. He dropped out of school because he used to have to catch the bus to get her from school. So he would drop her at school, catch the bus, go to school, leave school just so he can pick her up. So he was like, why the fuck am I wasting my time going to school? Because that's when he got a job, started hustling. He went to the military because he was out there hustling. Somebody was looking for him.
Well, he's a paratrooper, wasn't
Yeah.
Damn.
But then he got hooked up with the dope boys.
That was trill. Paratroop?
That's how my pops got on.
I didn't know that.
He told me that.
But then what did he tell me? I just lost my train of thought. How he met grandma?
Because of Uncle Snack.
Yeah.
Uncle Snacks.
Her brother's name was Uncle Snack.
Cool to be.
What
Uncle Snacks.
did you say his name was? Robert?
Robert, yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Bubba.
But yeah, man, like, you want to wrap this up? This was your topic.
Maybe,
I mean, so all the emotions that you feeling, I get it. Like it's being a father, being a parent is nothing easy. Especially for when you're raising boys to be men, right? You know, you look at your current state and it's like, damn.
Man, that's a bad. You just rub me wrong.
What?
It's hard to raise a boy to be a man when you got a woman want to step in between.
That's heavy. But I'm saying in our current,
that means the hard.
Because that's what I'm going through. My son, his mother is hindering him, but she thinks she's doing all right.
because she's raising him. Because you guys aren't together, right?
We together.
Y'all together?
Mm.
So I think when it comes to women and boys, they try to raise them in an image of the perfect man in their mind.
They raise them as their father or brother.
Nah,
No,
she's raising
they raised
him
him as their
Or
boyfriend.
friend. Like the perfect man in their
raising him as their
husband.
baby. I mean, at 20, there's certain things, baby, you gotta let him do it on his own.
Right.
You know, she still buy his lunch to go to work.
Yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy.